I do. Back like I never left. Camera and everything. I don't know. Everything straight. Except my hat. Yeah, man. What up, y'all? Happy Sunday, fun day. It's your boy Step, one half of the dynamic duo Next Step and K. K being here in a second. I'm about to send him the invite right now, actually, as we are talking. But yeah, man, the NBA playoffs have started. I wonder how y'all weekend has been. Mine's been groovy. You know what I'm saying? Groovy. Uh Had a wonderful weekend. Relaxed, did some things around the crib. As you know, I'm get my basement and stuff done. Went miniature golfing with my my, my family. Had a hole in hit what's that joint called when you hit the first shot? Is it a hole in one? Yeah, I did that. I did that on the first one, but after that, I ain't no. Um, but yeah, man, we here. Okay, I'm about to send you the link now, brother. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix your old link for some reason. I still hate the fact that it doesn't work. Maybe it's something we gotta redo because they've been did so many different things, changing stuff. But yeah, man, we in the basement with your boy Next Step and K, man. We're gonna be talking NBA playoffs. We're gonna be talking a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but a whole lot of NBA playoffs. How my Pistons smoke our lead and everything. How K's Clippers got clipped. How Ant Man put belt to ass to the Lakers. How Indiana, and I forgot to put that in the heading as well. But Indiana uh put put belt to ass to Milwaukee as well, and Dame and Halliburton going at it. But okay, you in here? Oh shit, I ain't. You used the old link? Oh shit. Uh, oh shit. Hold on. I ain't got send brother link. Bro got the link already. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Happy Easter to everyone. It's Easter today, right? Yes, Easter is today. I ain't celebrated Easter in so long. So the kids was younger, rather. When the kids was younger, hold up, okay. I'm trying to set everything up the right way. Give me 1 second, brother. How's everything with you, bro?
Man, we're glad we got out there when we did. That thing was going to turn to a circus. I was like, yeah, it probably is. But yeah, but we had a good time though, man. Like you said, just following up. How's everybody over there on your side? How's the family? And everybody
Every-
doing?
Everybody good, man. We went miniature golfing yesterday. Yeah, yeah. First hole in one. That's what I do. And I'm competitive, so I also no mercy on them. And
You
I
don't show any mercy on the family.
no
Mm.
everybody we
I,
well
everybody can get
it's
it.
one
Okay.
v one it's 1v1 or one versus everybody. Nah, nah.
I got to learn how. I got to learn how to do that as a about to be a new dad and whatnot. Damn, that
Yeah,
sounds.
man.
You see how that sounds?
That
That
sounds
sounds.
that sounds
Sounds
good,
tempting.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations, bro. But
I
that
gotta
sounds
learn how to.
good.
I gotta learn how to like not take mercy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's your problem because good turnovers and shit like that happens with you all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time,
Next
man.
step in K, home of the good turnover, aka the Clippers fan.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
man.
but yeah, just to follow up what you just said, man, about the playoffs yesterday. It was a good listen, man. It was a good game because I was rooting for you guys all the way through.
Oh,
Mine was
time out, time out, time out. We're not gonna start with us. We're not gonna start with y'all because
um,
might want us to start with you right away. But I
okay.
don't want to
Well,
start. We're gonna start with the Indiana game first because the Indiana game was the first game
mhm.
on the list. So
Well, that game.
Indiana and Milwaukee Bucks game started. But
Mm-hmm.
before we get into that,
Yes.
we discussed our weekends thus far.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's also some kids that went in the transfer portal that committed from Philly.
Mm.
Zion has committed to Villanova.
He did. I
He's
saw
left.
that.
He's left Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sanaa, I believe she's committed to Hofstra. She's left Jacksonville.
Really? Oh, she's coming back up north. Okay.
Yes. Who else is in the transfer portal that I seen? Oh, my brother Justin and my nephew X. They're going to Oklahoma, the
Yeah.
University of
Yeah, man.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Congratulations to those
Congratulations
guys.
to
Mm-hmm.
Coach Justin. I call him family,
Mm-hmm.
and my nephew X. They're going as a package deal, more than
That's
likely.
right.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And congratulations, Justin should be a head coach on the in the NCAA right now. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
but
Oh
he,
yeah.
I guess he's just taking his time and really, taking waiting for the right opportunity for him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations to X. Congratulations to Justin and the family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um who else? I think I saw something else. I can't
Yeah.
go
Before you
ahead.
do that, like yeah, and just a quick rundown. Because I think what they said, Oklahoma was he was transferring and he was taking Coach Justin with him. So I'm like, that's perfect because you first of all he's getting more exposure. Not to say he wasn't getting any exposure in the Atlantic 10, but now you're going to a Power Five conference,
Yep.
so you're definitely going to get some attention now.
Yes, sir.
Just a quick rundown. X's career at St. Joe's. This year he was all freshman team. Well, all freshman team when he came in for the Atlantic 10. 2024 Rookie of the Year. 2024 Atlantic 10 Freshman of the Year. 24-25 All Atlantic 10. All Atlantic 10 tournament team, NABC Mid Atlantic second team, member of the St. Joe's 1,000 point club. When he came in as a freshman, he averaged 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. This year, he averaged 17 points a game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. And for Justin's resume is quite good. So definitely once he gets to
For
that
sure.
Big 12, 2012 Arcadia University, his record when he was there, 104 wins, 87 losses. 2015 FIBA head coach. Also, he was a 2019 Sam Cozen Small College Coach of the Year.
Mhm.
In 2020 up until now, St. Joseph's men's basketball assistant coach, and now going on to University of Oklahoma.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to say a
Mm-hmm.
much appreciated congratulations to Coach Justin, because Coach Justin gave me the opportunity to coach at Arcadia during the summer league. And being as
Mm-hmm.
though I don't have my
Remember that.
degree, I couldn't be on the bench, but he actually was trying to push me to go get
Mm-hmm.
my credits so that I can be on the bench with him. But
Most
due
definitely.
to family things I was trying to take care of, and I didn't do what he was pushing me to do. I will say that he
Mm-hmm.
was really pushing me because he liked what I was doing as a trainer and as a coach, and
Mm-hmm.
my communication with the kids. So Coach Justin gave me the opportunity at Arcadia University to coach the summer leagues during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
We won the championship in my first year
I
as a
remember.
summer league coach, and
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, man, congratulations to all the kids that has been in Justin's um, circle, who
Mm-hmm.
still contact him and still, go to games and things like that. He's a great mentor, great
Definitely.
brother, father, friend,
Mm-hmm.
cousin, nephew, everything you want to, what you want to call it. But congratulations to both of them, and congratulations to X again. I've
Oh yeah.
been with X since he was grassroots, and so I have a special bond with him, and congratulations to Justin too, because Justin will be back at Loyola Chicago this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's
That's
coming off
right.
an injury. And Justin is Malik Moore's son. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Leak.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a triple threat thing, some grassroots up, and I'm proud to say a lot of the things that's happening with
Mm-hmm.
the kids that I've definitely been involved with, but not only with the kids that's in the organization. Another kid that I coached, Ernest, he's transferring to Mary Mac. I
Oh,
forgot what
Merrimack.
school.
Okay,
Yeah, he's going
Merrimack
to.
U.
Yeah, he's transferring to
Oh, Merrimack
Merrimack.
College. Merrimack College. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
So congratulations to Earn. Earn was doing this thing. Uh, I'm super proud of him. Um, who else did I recognize us off of the social media stuff that I haven't talked to in
Yeah,
a
because
while?
you said Sanaa.
Sanaa's
Yeah.
going to Hofstra.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
see if I can get
That's a
Sanaa
good
down.
look. I like that. That's a good
Yeah,
look because it's a little
he
bit
has
jammed up at the point guard down there.
she has some opportunities. She had
Hmm.
a couple great visits. But I think I saw the post of her in the Hofstra uniform, and I think it said committed. So I'm going with that because I haven't called her or anything. Like I was just
Hmm.
giving her due diligence. And
I
I haven't
likes.
called.
I
And
likes. You know.
shout out to my bro Key Vandaway. Helm and Gary Mills in Florida. They did the tiny basketball thing, shoot basketball, not people. Tiny basketball. I forgot what it's called, but they was in Florida. They just came back. But Gary doing big things with shoe basketball, not people. If y'all not following him, please follow my bro. I call him cousin. But follow Gary. Gary was one of the people that pushed me to push my next step basketball program. He's giving me
Hmm.
some tutelage because he's been in the nonprofit space for a long time. Had me at I was teaching kindergarten and first and second grade gym class at Oak Lane Charter. I was there for like 2 years because of Gary. We had the YMCA league because of Gary, and he was just like putting me in position to make the next step basketball program just as big as his. And we had did a number of collabs and stuff like that during that time. And if I was still in Philly, me and Gary still be linking. But he's coaching
I
at
know.
GFS right now, right?
Yep.
He's at
Hmm.
he coaching at GFS, doing a wonderful job. But his program, Shoot Basketball Not People, is bigger than basketball. The name says it all. It's a
Hmm.
nonprofit organization, and he's got awards from the Philadelphia Eagles. Got a trip to the Eagles Super Bowl. He's
I
won.
gotta keep that one back.
Yeah, he's won. He's gotten awards from the Philadelphia district for
Hmm.
his work ethic, his nonprofit organizations. He's won a number of things there. So, and Gary's doing a number of other things as well. It's nothing but going up for G, and after a lot of the talks and stuff that we had, I'm glad to see that he's really reaping the benefits of all the hard work that he's been doing for years, not just
Hmm.
recently, but for years in the space of using basketball as a tool to get to the youth and helping others like myself. You know what I'm saying in our
Hmm.
way. So
Because I can see next step. I don't know what you're going to call your team. I'm trying to think of a nice flashy name for your team, but
you think about that because I could
next
come up
step
with
pro
one.
stars, next step pro stars or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe something.
Or
Maybe my
Casey's boys.
sub B. Where you at, B? Katie sub.
Yo,
Katie
listen.
is a sub, man.
Anyway, since we're talking about high school hoops and stuff like that, perfect segue. Just in case if you haven't seen RJ Smith play this year, man, and Imhotep Charter as a point
Shout
guard,
out to
um,
RJ.
you're definitely missing
Shout out to
out.
Ryan.
He's led his team to the public league championship twice.
State championship.
MVP, yep, state championship, city championship, down
City
the state.
championship.
Unfortunately, they fell a little short. The
Yeah.
fought to the eventual champs down here in Hershey,
And
Father Judge.
Father Judge, yeah.
Um, at the Dino Frio tournament on this is like this past Monday. This
Oh
past
man,
Monday,
he was
yo,
having fun.
he put on a show.
He was just having fun.
40 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals. Now, here's my question to you, Larry, because you're a great cultivator of talent and stuff like that. Um, is RJ Smith from Imhotep Charter High School? Shout out. Is he
Shout
the
out to Brother
best point
RJ.
guard? Is he the best
Easy.
point guard in the city? Maybe even the state.
All right. From what I see, because I'm not
Okay,
around
all right.
Philly like I used to, like you are. You go to the games and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
from what I see, I would have to get. I have. It would be hard for me not to say Kev. at Father Judge because Kev was
Mhm.
part of Triple Threat back in the day. I
Right.
had this opportunity to be in the gym with Kev and his dad and stuff like that. But them two going head to head and Kev getting the upper hand in the
Mhm.
states, winning that game. But I can't say I don't want to say I hate putting the best out there
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
I'll just say one of the best.
that's one of the best, meaning top tier, meaning if from what I've seen,
Mhm.
he's definitely in that top three.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Because I can't push Kev away because Kev got player of the year
Oh
for
no,
the
can't Mr.
Catholic
Kennedy?
League.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Um he beat Ryan, Lil Ryan and RJ in the championship. So it's
Mhm.
kind of, you can't, and I don't want to put these kids against each other.
Yeah.
Which
Right,
one
but
thing I'm gonna say about Philly kids, what I've noticed over the years, with all the drama that the parents create of competitive banter, going to saying a kid is better than another kid, these kids support each other in all phases. When I see on Instagram these kids supporting each other. Shout
mhm.
out to my nephew, man. He has his an extra year eligibility. He's leaving Dell State, so he's in the transfer portal as well.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so he has another year to play, so it's good. Hopefully, he'll get a greater opportunity. Well, he will get a greater opportunity, but
Oh yeah.
at a bigger school where he can get
Mhm.
more notification. You know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
of his basketball talent. But I hate to say that one is better than the other, but from what I see, it's the kid over at father at what's that St. Joe's Prep.
Mhm.
I mean, Olin was a triple threat kid too. That's Wilt Chambers' great nephew. Olin, I don't think he's playing point guard, but he might be playing point guard over Father Judge. But Olin
Yeah,
is,
I think
is
he's
great
playing. I think
too.
he's playing like off guard. I think he plays like
Yeah,
off guard, something
but
like that.
but Father Judge over there. Shout out to Coach Jason. I coached with him at O'Hara. He gave me the
Out now.
opportunity to coach with him at O'Hara. He had player coach of the year. He just received this award. Shout out to Jason. Appreciate you, brother.
Mhm.
Um, Jason Harrigan. I'm sorry, that's the sake.
Shout out.
Jason Harrigan. And Coach Boyd over there. That's his assistant. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's hard for you not to even think about RJ, Kev, or Kev, RJ. And then there's a couple other kids that I'm not totally aware. So let's be clear. I'm not totally aware of all the kids in Philadelphia. But I will say if you're gonna go top tier right now, Kev and RJ is leading the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely, definitely.
definitely
And
leading the way. And shout out to RJ because I know what he was going through with me and his pop was talking because me and his pop short point guards. Ryan was more of a shooting point guard with that kick
yeah,
at the end of his shot. I used to hate it.
never seen a shot. Never seen a
Never
shot.
see a shot he couldn't take. Yeah,
Yeah, never seen a shot
exactly.
he didn't like.
But during RJ's come up because he was going to be so small, Ryan
Mhm.
always had him in the gym and like beating on him. When I
Yeah,
say beating on him, like
yeah, he,
literally, like
yeah,
frustrating the hell out of little RJ, and it was to
snatching
a
the ball
point.
from him, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
all
doing
that
it too.
stuff.
'Cause I
Yeah,
remember Ryan told me when we were at GFS. Um, Ryan used to be like, "Yo, okay, like like just work out with him, but don't take it easy on him.
yup,
Don't take it easy on him. Just like
yup.
rough him up." I was like, "Rough him up." I was like, "Okay."
Mhm.
So, but what I would do is like I would crowd him. I would crowd him. I would crowd him, and I would like listen now. I would crowd him and tell him to like be aggressive. Like, "Yo,
You are now
all right."
in the
Hey,
mind
we're just helping the
of
kids out
Kev.
here. I mean, I'm not saying when he goes to the pros, I'm gonna be there. Telling him, I did it. We did it, RJ. No,
Yeah,
but for what I've over the years though, but for what I've seen, like he's getting stronger. Basketball cues through the
IQs
roof.
are through the roof. Yeah,
I
IQs
mean,
through the roof.
like,
But when you're playing as us small point guards who actually became good legitimate players,
hmm
myself, Ryan,
hmm
you look at um what's your call for with the new McGrady that went to Kentucky? Quadair,
Quadir,
uh
Quadir.
Fats. Like you look at
Uh,
we had to see the game in a different point of view. We not Brandon Austin where we could see over top of everything. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Shout out to Brandon. Um, but we're not those tall point guards. So we had to see the game at a whole different view. So that view has to be here first before it's anything else. So with Ryan and Q and Fats and everybody, they took their strengths. Fats had quickness. Quaddy had he could shoot the ball well and he could manipulate the hell out of a pick and roll and screens.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what I see what Ryan's doing all of those things. He's using his quickness. He's getting
Mm-hmm.
around screens, using his body. Now that everybody's showing everybody how to manipulate the pick and roll after somebody gets on their hip, he knows how to use it. He knows how to go to the contact and use an offhand. He knows how to when to use the inside layup with his right
Right.
hand if
And
he's
the
on
outside
the
layup.
left side.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the outside.
That's right. It's
Like
the little things.
I
Right.
see
I
a
love it.
whole lot of the things that he's actually studying, and you could tell how much he wants it. And shout out to him because he recently got maybe a month or so ago got a offer from LaSalle. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
So
saying? And
I think Bryant and LaSalle are they're looking at him. They're giving him some good looks too. And
yeah,
also too, I want to add, he's also been selected to play in the Illis Elite Invitational,
nice.
which is a tournament that has like all the top teams and hoopers like from Jersey, Philly, New York, and Delaware.
Okay,
Um, if you're not doing anything, I believe, let me check here. I believe it's on May the 10th, and I believe the draft, like to get the teams together, is going to be on Instagram on April 23rd. So,
nice, nice. But
stay tuned. Yeah, but I've noticed that over the years, like before, he was just always just using like his left, you know, and like over the years, like he's swing throughs
yeah,
got stronger. Swing throughs got stronger. Always in triple threat. One thing, he
yeah.
was always in triple threat
Hey,
position.
I mean, shit, he's short. It ain't too hard to be in
Right.
triple threat all the
But
time.
right, but what you
But
know what I'm saying, like to
his
the
quickness, his first step. His
right.
dad had a quick first step. Like Ryan was real edgy. Ryan was more of a defensive. He played him
Mm-hmm.
and Phil. My fault. Shout out to Phil.
Shout out to
Um,
Phil. Yeah.
but they was aggressive defenders, and I see
Mm-hmm.
RJ now. He's not to say now, but he's aggressive on the defensive end. So I see he get that from his
Yeah.
dad.
Mm-hmm.
But what he's learned that his dad didn't do was getting other people involved. So
That's why.
shout out to RJ for not taking up one part of his father's bad
Yeah.
like when I say this boy Ryan would look you off like
Hey,
the
listen,
how
I'm a
MJ
benefactor of that. I am a
right.
benefactor of not getting the ball from Ryan. What sometimes I just give him the ball. I just set a screen for him. I just go run the other way. Like,
Well,
go ahead.
listen, how
The
Kobe
ball's
and
going
Mike
up.
what Kobe say is for other people who you rather take the shot, them or me?
Me.
Me. That's right. All day long. But RJ, he manipulates screens. He knows when he's open. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't force anything. Like I see a whole lot the development and everybody that's in the gym with him, including of course his father, but
Of course.
from Sheed, Brockington, his uncle. I wish Keith was
Mm-hmm.
here still alive to see what RJ is doing right now, man. Ayers, rest in peace to Ayers, one of the
Mm-hmm.
greatest big men that ever to play basketball in Philadelphia. I don't think he's talked about enough when they start talking about bigs and Philly players.
Mm-hmm.
Um we lost Keith to cancer. But uh like when I say he does everything, he literally does everything. He takes good shots. He knows when to
Mm-hmm.
manipulate screen. He knows when to be more aggressive. He knows how to take his time to get the game, let the game come to him. He's not forcing anything. And that's how
Mm-hmm.
it looks so smooth when he's done. I be seeing all these highlights, and I mean everything highlights is highlights. We know what the highlights are. But if he's getting 25, 30 on these highlights, I can't say I don't hear nobody talking like, yo, he's forcing shots. He's
Uh-uh.
trying to be
Like all his shots come quite
in
as
a
like
rhythm
most
of the
of his
games.
game. They all come in the flow of the game,
Yeah,
like
like
layups, um, maybe a
pull
pull up
ups.
three in
Yeah,
transition when he has the numbers and stuff like that.
yeah.
They sag off the wing. Well, they sag off of him and go to the
Yep.
wings. Yeah, man. Like,
Yeah, so I'm
yeah, man. I'm
super
loving it.
happy, excited about it. But
Hmm.
also, let's get some these ladies shout outs. There's a lot of ladies in the games. Shout out to Coach Millwood. Shout out to Who else? Who else is out there on the girls' side? Uh, how am I gonna say Millwood and not say Oh Jesus Christ! Why is went blank?
That's all right. While you're
I
looking
just
at the
went blank.
information, that's cool. While you're looking at the
Went blank.
information, shout out to
Messiah, Coach Messiah.
Coach Side. There you go.
They like Ren and Stimpy. If you can't say one without the other, shout and Ace. But shout out to them on the. They got their girls playing in some Millwood starting his summer league, his summer
Hmm.
training program, baseline to baseline. So check him out if y'all in the area, ladies. Parents that are interested in getting their women, your young ladies into the basketball game or getting them better. Shout out, give it reach out to Coach Millwood. He's baseline to baseline on Instagram, on Facebook. I think he got a Facebook page as well. Or Brandon Millwood is his Facebook page, so you can always hit him with a DM. He's worked with all the top tier young ladies in the Philadelphia area. He was coaching. He's supposed to have been coaching if Philadelphia had gotten women's pro team. He was supposed to
Hmm.
be coaching that pro team. So shout out to Messiah, Coach Millwood, and all the other coaches that are out here, Coach Bass, and those that I haven't talked to in a while, but that are out here doing great things with these young ladies. But
Yeah, yeah. Also, too,
nevertheless,
before we transition,
uh,
also shout out to Jalen Childs, who was getting busy in the unsigned senior showcase last week. There were like a whole bunch of college scouts and
who
coaches.
put this on here, yo?
I don't know.
Uh, I know it ain't Ant Man, but I think I understand where you're coming from, brother. He definitely because what I say about Ant when he went at KD,
Hmm.
he's playoff time. Ant is he's like Ja. You could put them in like the same category, even though
Hmm.
coincidentally they trying to hand the lead to either one of them. But Ja,
Right.
he trying to. But
Yeah,
anyway,
John's on
yeah,
John's.
he's on.
All right,
Yeah,
John. Like I guess you need to take it away from you in order for you to appreciate it or something like
yeah, and Ant said he don't even really want it. So, but
that. Right.
it's
But he
cool
don't
not to want it because if you don't want it and it's given is being pushed on you, just keep doing you. You ain't got to worry about it.
Mhm.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's more money, more money to come to you. But yeah, man.
What did John Morant say? John Morant was like, "Yo, man, like, dude, like, even his team was like, dude, can you like kind of stop doing the gun thing?" He was like, "No, man, they trying to take away who I am. I'm trying to be me. That's cool though. I'm gonna make up something else.
Throw a grenade.
I'm gonna do a grenade throw." Dude, now you're disrespecting
The
military veterans.
military.
Like that. Now you're disrespecting the veterans.
Then
Like,
that'd
they
be
thank you
that's
for your
when
service
I
or
look at
something.
it. I'd be like, what is your dad saying about this stuff? Like
Dad is
where
saying like, "That's who he is. That's who
nah
he is."
nah
Stop.
we ain't
I'll
doing
be
that.
like, I will punch him dead in the stomach. But
Yeah,
shout out to all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service.
yes sir.
Um, yeah, yeah.
Let's get into it, man. The NBA playoffs have started, man. Yesterday's
Mhm,
games was barn burners. It was great, interesting. Even though a couple teams got slack, belt to ass, however you want to call it,
mhm.
palms, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to Quilly. He be coming up with all these crazy cliches and stuff. But belt to ass to a couple teams, and bad as I don't want to say like I'm a hater. I just don't. I'm not a fan of Doc Rivers, but I was glad to see that they lost. I was glad to see that they lost. Mine said, "What's up with those bullshit ass Clippers?" We didn't get to that game. That game is the second game. The first game of the day yesterday was the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Indiana Pacers. And I actually didn't get a chance to see the game, but I just saw highlights of Halliburton and Dame going at it back and forth at the timeouts and stuff like that. And but the results of that game was the Bucks 98, Pacers 117. K, did you get a chance to actually watch the
I
game or
saw
see
that
some of the game?
the game. To be honest with you, that game was almost pretty much over by like the second quarter. Because Giannis was doing everything. He was the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and the center, and the coach.
My,
So, oh
my,
my, we're gonna get into that.
we gonna get to all that, bro. Calm
We're gonna get
down,
into that
Smokey.
because I don't think we BS, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Right.
However, the Bucks and the Pacers. I mean, the Pacers They pretty much knew what it was. It was like, listen, we're going to let Giannis like score as much as he can, tire himself out. That was pretty much it.
You better make sure you hitting that like button when you come in on the show, bro.
What is mine? Is he a Golden State fan or something?
He
Or
a Sixers fan. I would say mine is more than likely a Sixers fan.
why is he talking? I don't know. But
Yeah, I mean, we are
cool.
in the
It is what it
playoffs, but
is. Hurt people
yeah,
hurt people. It's
yeah,
all
you know what I'm saying? Misery loves company. You know what I'm
right. Yeah.
saying?
So it's like,
That's what it
yeah,
is.
man. It's like the Pacers do what they're supposed to do: pass the ball around. You know what I mean? Just have Giannis flying all over the place. Eventually, Giannis got frustrated, and that was pretty much it. By the time the third quarter started, they were up by like almost 30.
Mm.
that was bad. It was a bad score. It wasn't like most of the other games that were close, and then like they kind of just not I won't say spiraled out of control, but a couple missed opportunities. Yeah, hopefully the Bucks can go back to the drawing board, but I think it's probably going to do the same thing. I think Giannis is going to come out with even more steam in the next game and try to drop like 40. I said OKC or Golden State is coming out the West. I don't know about Golden
Who's your
State.
team, Mark?
Oklahoma City, probably.
Now he on his lead joint. He on his little brother joint. You know what I'm saying?
I always like Oklahoma
I
City.
always love.
Since when? But yeah, it's probably gonna be the same thing in game two. So I expect the Bucks to be down 0-2. They're probably gonna get one at home, and that's pretty much a wrap from there.
All right. So what I saw was basically they are missing Dame already like crazy.
And Chris
Uh,
missing him too.
yeah, but what I say with that is it's gonna be an uphill battle, not unless Giannis get 50 without Dame.
Even that is
It's
cutting it close.
yeah. But the thing is with Indiana, what I've seen all season long is they allow teams to just like when they go in a funk, they go in a funk bad,
Mhm.
and they allow those teams to get back in the game or in the game every game because they'll start tossing up threes, Halliburton and them to start just tossing shit. Like you'd
So,
be like, "Yo, stick to
doing
the script."
cartwheels and
Yeah,
whatnot.
like
What are you doing?
they start doing a whole bunch of other ish, and you be like, "Oh, here come the downfall." But I will say this: I'm hoping Indiana beats them because the Doc Rivers thing. I just I hate Doc. If you want to say I'm a hater, I'm a hater.
No, I mean, listen,
I'm
man.
not a fan. I hate the
For the
fact that
Celtics, he did good with the Celtics. He did good with the Magic. He did all right with the Clippers. Um, he did kind of okay with the Sixers, but for some reason, I don't know what it is about him getting these leads in the series. He just blows these leads. Like what the what the hell is going on? Like
uh,
like I don't know if he makes like the right adjustments. Like I said, he's a great
well,
He's a great motivator of young men. He's a great
you went. He's a great motivator, young.
he's a
You are
great motivator of
reaching.
young men.
You're reaching to say something positive. He
Listen,
stinks.
and he's also a great crisis manager too. Anytime there's any type of crisis going on with the team, he's good at managing that crisis. He's a good crisis manager. X's and O's, that I don't know. I don't know. It's just sometimes it just
I'm
some
waiting
of
for
the
you.
that he used to make in the playoffs were just like, why are you leaving him in the game? Get DeAndre Jordan out of there. He's okay. You know what? Keep him in there. Go ahead, keep him in there. Let him keep getting fouled. Going to the free throw line. Go ahead. Go ahead. I remember. Listen, I remember when he based winning the series in the bubble of wearing the salmon shirts, the salmon colored shirts. He's like every time we wear these salmon colored shirts, we win. This is what you're basing your game plan on? Off of shirts and luck? Okay. All right. I'm about finished venting now. Go ahead.
You just went on a tangent like a mother.
No, because that's what he does. I'm telling you, people are like, oh, Doc Rivers, he's a great coach. No, he's a good crisis manager. He's great. He's great at that. Don't trust him in no series, though. I wouldn't bet the house on him.
Oh man.
You gonna come home. You gonna come home unemployed.
Yo.
Next game, man. Shit. Got me all upset now. I'm all my feelings and whatnot.
My bad. I ain't give you your
You asked me. You should have never asked
I ain't give you your moment.
me.
Look, finish it. Finish it. Ladies and gentlemen, K is going on his tangent about Doc Rivers. I already said I hated him, but K just went on a bad tangent. He went on a tangent. He hates Doc Rivers. He went to salmon shirt. You talking about somebody that went back in the tranquil back to the future? They hate it. Hey, finish him. Finish him. Go. On your Mortal Kombat. Go ahead, Kevin.
We back. The next game, of course, came out where the the Clippers of Denver. Actually, that was a pretty good
We
game.
moving on? We moving on?
Yeah, we're definitely moving on for this.
All right.
We gotta move off of Doc Rivers. Go ahead.
You back, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You back, brother. You up, Mike.
Clippers.
Hold up. I definitely got to give you. Let me do the proper intro. Okay. Next game up, we have the LA Clippers versus the Denver Nuggets. Western Conference, round 1.
Mm-hmm.
We are at Denver.
Mm.
K's Clippers. K has something to say, y'all. Shout out to Big Bro Mike in our group chat. Mike was giving K hell right away. He wasted no time. He's literally was standing by his phone, and as soon as that buzzer went, and it went,
that phone started lighting up.
Hit the send button. And when he hit the send button, everybody responded.
What they tell me is like, yo, KD's a wellness check. And then Dr. Kyle,
what's up, bro? You gonna be all right, bro? It's okay.
Be cool, OG.
Be cool, OG.
Then the Pistons lost. Hang in there, OG.
Yeah. But we're gonna get to my Pistons because I'm gonna elaborate how he sent the text when we lost. But right now we talk. He couldn't wait to hit that send button when that buzzer went off.
Oh man, listen.
I'm gonna say, let me start before because I know you got a whole lot to say.
No, it's cool. Mine is pretty simple. Mine's pretty simple.
Oh no, you should have a whole lot to say. Nothing should be simple over there right now.
No, it's just simple because we play good. But go ahead.
Listen, what I'm gonna say is this. We talked about in the NCAA, in the NBA, later in the season, and now we're seeing in the playoffs in the NBA of inbound plays, and passing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me this isn't another funk of inbound play and inbound passing already. Go ahead, Kay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. Also, I think there are a couple missed opportunities that we could have had when Russell Westbrook was just flying all the way to the rim and missing layups and stuff like that. I was like, and then also we made the mistake of leaving them open, but I think that was just playing the percentages and stuff like that. That's all that was. But in this case in point, in the playoffs, every basket means something, every play means something. So you got to get out and contest that. Like, don't just sit there and just halfway contest with, you're gonna miss it. It's Westbrook. Westbrook's gonna make something out of something. But I would say on the good side, on a positive note, like Zubac did a good job against Jokic. He did a good job against it, even though Jokic almost had a triple double. But
you can't stop that.
You can't stop, but he was holding them down a little bit. He was holding them down a little bit.
I'm just saying in general when you
you can't stop. You can only hope to contain him. You can only hope to contain this guy.
You just gotta hope
Aaron Gordon hit a couple. Aaron Gordon hit a couple. Big shots. He's not known for hitting shots. So once again, the Clippers played percentages, but like I said before, you got to go out and contest that. I know Derrick Jones Jr. missed a chippy. That was one that I saw. Then a couple times we had a couple unforced turnovers.
I had 28 turnovers, bro.
How many were enforced? Like 20, 27?
It don't even matter. 20.
Because for
Yeah.
what I was seeing, I was like, throw it to his hand. Don't throw it at his face. Like, damn. I'm like, come on, guys, get it together. But like I said, we still hung in there. I wish we'd have won the game. In 4 quarters, but unfortunately, I think overtime we ran out of gas. Like I said, a couple bad decisions. Good defense on behalf of Jamal Murray when he hit the ball for Kawhi. Even though I thought there was a couple questionable calls too. Like there was one when it was a jump ball situation. They called on Chris Dunn, but then they called a foul. I was like, wait a minute, is it a
Yeah,
foul
that
or
was
is it
at
a
the end
jump
of the
ball?
game. That was the end of the game, right?
Right. And
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
he had his hand on the ball, like Ron
Yeah.
Artest style. Had his hand on the ball, no foul,
Mm. Mm.
and they were like, oh, he could foul. I was like, come on, man. Like, come
Yeah.
on. Like, if you want Denver to win, just say you want Denver to win.
You are now in the mind of K.
I thought like I was on pins and needles. I thought we were gonna win that game. I was hyped. I had my Clippers gear on. Um, but we lost by two.
Y'all lost by 2. I think.
Lost by two.
Oh man, like I said, the inbounds play
Yeah.
was a doozy. Um,
Shooting was good though. Shot was
Turnovers,
ugh.
looking for fouls that wasn't called,
Mm-hmm.
frustrate. Like it showed a whole lot at the end of that game. That last
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes, I think, was like the worst that y'all could play.
Yeah.
I really do.
And Denver took advantage of it. They
And they took
capitalized off of it.
full advantage of it, even with Westbrook being doing some outlandish shit. As I
What?
don't know what his
Tell me
decision
about
making,
it.
what he be thinking about sometime.
You know
Like
what Bob Myers? It was funny because Bob
Bob
Myers
Myers said,
was
even
like,
if you got
well,
to take what he does the offensive
like,
rebounding,
and
I'm
he
just
wanted to
like,
say dumb. He wanted to say dumb
yeah, he
decisions,
wanted
but he was just like
some
some
outlandish.
you just can't count on.
Right? Because this is bad
No,
as
he called it
this,
questionable.
right.
Questionable. That's a new name for it. Questionable.
So
Mhm.
even though he was like basically saying, even though he does some things that you may not like as a basketball player, he gets you this. So it's almost like a counter to, all right, I fucked up there.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
he
gets
goes down and gets
rebounds.
you an offensive rebound. He gets that steal. He gets that foul. Like even the end of the game in the inbounds play.
Three offensive rebounds. Three offensive rebounds. There's
Now,
one time we went down there,
he
and
had
I
5 for the game,
believe,
5 or 6 for the game.
yeah, yeah, and there was a couple times, there were a couple trips that we went down on defense, and I think a couple long rebounds, Denver got it. It was 2 long rebounds, Denver got it. Then another like short rebound, kick out, Jamal Murray hits a three. Now, offensive rebounding, that'll kill your morale. Like,
Hmm.
because then by the time you get out rebounded the second time down, third time you're not even going out to your shooter.
Right.
You're like, oh, whatever. And then Jamal Murray hits a three. Jamal Murray, he's hype. He's running around. Yeah, it's
Yep.
what I do. It's what I do. He was quiet. He was quiet for like 3 quarters. Then in that fourth quarter, and I was just like, okay, all right. But on the upside, Kawhi played good. I wish he would defend the ball to Kawhi a little bit more, especially in overtime, especially when we didn't really need threes like that. All we needed was like mid range.
But the
Like
thing is,
Kawhi's great at that.
when you heavily shoot the threes, you can't go away from it. That's the problem that
Yeah.
I think a
No,
lot of
I
teams
mean, and we
have.
were making it too. Yeah, we
Yeah,
were making it. So it's like
we're
live
gonna
by the three,
force
die by
yourself
the
to
three.
take them
We're gonna
shots.
force this.
Yeah, so but I will say this, man. It was a great game, game one. It gave a
Good.
lot of anticipation. Even the Milwaukee game as well gave a lot of anticipation to game two. It looked like we're gonna have a great as thus far with the first 4 games because we know there's going to be competitiveness, and then we sometimes we see series and we be like, this is a wash. It don't
Yeah,
even make
not
sense
watch
to watch.
this.
You know what I'm saying?
Watch
But
this.
thus far with all 4 of the games yesterday, we seen
Mhm.
that there's going to be some interest, very pins and needles type of games going on in during these series, and which I think most of these series are going to go 6 games at the minimum. I don't think there's going to be no gentleman sweep in none of these series, honestly.
Yeah, but
But
we just
the
need to
the
do just steal one in Denver, and then we just make it happen in LA. So
yeah.
on to your squad.
Hey man, listen. Make sure y'all hit
Introduce
that
them.
like. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all. What was Ben Simmons stat?
I don't think he
Did he
played.
play?
I don't
I
think he.
don't
I
think he
think he's
played.
DNP.
Oh shit, that's
Coaching
crazy.
decision. Like, how? Why did we get him then?
He's a. I don't care. His mental is fucked up, but on the basketball court, the kid can play.
He's tough.
I'm not saying that he can
He's
shoot.
tough.
I'm far from, but all the intangibles,
Tangibles,
you cannot
tough.
not play him. You
The
cannot
only thing
not.
that frustrates me, and he did this before, he did this against Golden State. The only thing that frustrates me with Ben sometimes is he has a wide open layup
And
or
he'll
don't,
drive
and
and
he'll try to
and get
finesse it and
yeah,
then
or
keep
try to
it
do
drawn
something.
out to the 3 point. No, no, Ben, you
Yeah,
power that thing through, man. You power that thing through, but it's all right. You'll learn. You'll figure it
yeah,
out.
so,
Well, actually, it's too late now because you've been in the league for what, like
yeah. Well, I mean, he
six,
he's
seven,
been
8.
in the league, but he hasn't been playing in the league.
Yeah, Mott says, shout out to Mott says, exactly, Casey. Why did y'all get him? I don't know. Maybe the trade bait. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we get a buy one, get one. I don't know. A BOGO?
Shit.
Get a
Trade
BOGO.
bait. Trade bait, because
Yeah.
somebody gonna take it. He's talented. It's just a matter of you getting in his head for him to say that
Get him in the right system and be all
play
right.
just play
Offer him,
basketball. You know what I'm saying?
offer him a
Man,
Kardashian or something like
if
that.
y'all in here,
Give him
please
that
hit that
Kardashian.
like button for us, man. We appreciate y'all locking in with us for a second or two, even if you just stopped in to see what was going on. Hit
Mm-hmm.
that like button, subscribe to the channel if you can. But if you can't, just hit the like button. It's free. It don't cost you nothing, brother. Y'all
That's
gonna
right.
be on YouTube anyway. We might be saying something that you might have interest in. You might want to comment. We comment. If you want to get on the show, we bring you on the show. It's nothing to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. You in the basement with your boy Next Step in K. Oh man, my fault. You in the basement with Next Step in who?
Okay.
So man, that's what we talking about, man. On to the next game. I know Mike probably got a lot to say, but then this is what happened.
Introduce it. It's all right. It's all right. Just, take your time.
During the game, right? We get the text from Mike going at K. Get Dr. Kyle to respond. I respond. I'm like, yeah, for shit show. At this particular time, we was up 9 points.
Shit show. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Such an
We was
ass.
up 9 points. Hold up. Let me get some. I need some music. I need some background music for my. Let me see
Mm-hmm.
something.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little emo. I like this. This is
Yeah.
emo.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Paige would like this. This is emo.
So I'm in an emotional state right now because when Mike sent that text, I was saying to
It's
myself,
okay, big dog. You cry now too.
I was saying, listen, man, it's okay, Kay. You're gonna be fine.
All right.
Because they like you need a rain background. But I said, Kay gonna be all right. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. 5 minutes later, the motherfucking New York Knicks go on a 28-4 run. 21 unanswered. 21 unanswered point run.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm watching the game. Tobias
Mm-hmm.
goes off for the first half for 22 points. But this is exactly what I was talking about with Tobias last week when we was talking. When I said
Mm-hmm.
Tobias, I like Tobias as a player, but he's not the guy that you can go to, you can count on.
He's steady.
He's just like, he's not going to be like, yo, I'm hot, get me the ball. He's not going to do none of that.
Mm-mm.
22 points in the first half. I'm like, all right, bet. But then I said, that's Tobias. He's going to disappear like a motherfucker in the second half. What the fuck happens? He has 4 points, takes one shot in the third quarter, one or maybe two shots in the fourth quarter
Mm-hmm.
after going for 22 in the first half. This is the inconsistency I have with the problem I have with Tobias. If he exert himself the way that he's supposed to have been saying, yo, Kate, yo, get me the rock. I'm hot. First half, you see what I did. Second half, come out in the second half, yo, get me the rock. Let me see where I'm at. No, he doesn't do that. He sits back and let the game come down. How the fuck you let the game come to you after having 22 in the first half? Nigga, I'm at halftime like, yo, y'all know what to do when we come back out here.
Mm-hmm.
Get me the fucking ball. Let me miss 2, 3 shots in a row and let me show that I'm cool to fuck off. Cade, you struggling a little bit. We gonna get you something. Eventually, you'll get something, a fast break, something like that.
Sit down, Rook. That's what I said. Sit down, Rook. Watch me
Bro,
work.
but he don't do that. He sits back.
He says, "Go ahead, Rook. It's
Do
your
what you
world.
got to do.
Go
Cade
ahead,
is
Rook.
not
Come
a
on."
rookie. He's not a rookie. He's not a rookie.
No, but he's a rookie in the playoffs.
Yeah, rookie in the playoffs. Yeah.
Go ahead,
So
Rook. Do
I'm
it.
sitting there like, bro, what? I'm saying the whole time, I'm like, this is exactly what I was saying on the podcast. This is exactly why I said this about Tobias on the podcast.
Yeah.
This is exactly why. 22 in the first half, 4 points in the second half. You take one shot in the third quarter, 1 or 2 shots in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Beasley, I think he took some bad shots, but he was trying to get himself going. I appreciate Beasley putting the ball up. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm
He was
saying?
going at and he woke up Jalen Brunson too.
Yeah, he really did.
He
And
woke him.
Jalen,
He woke him right up and woke it. And Jalen accommodated.
and mine said Tobias going to get you 20. Then after that, he's gonna stay exactly,
Mm-hmm.
and that's exactly what he did. And Jalen woke up after having like
Mm,
a 2 for 13 first half,
mm.
and went like 9 for 12 in the second half. Started
And
manipulating the shit out of the foul calls,
staring
and
at
and
him.
and, and
Like, ooh.
what's his name? Oh, Booba, what's his name? What's the boy name?
For the Knicks,
Yeah, the small
Anunoby.
forward Anunoby. He was
Oh
locking
man,
Cade
he's
up.
all over the place. Yeah, he was all over the
He
place.
said
But
Tobias done for hold up. What did he say?
but you know
Steve
what?
Tobias done for the years is not going to change. Yeah, is that Rocket? I wonder if that's Rocket. Well, appreciate you, Steven. Please hit that like button, subscribe button, man. I appreciate it. If you hit that subscribe button, I'll know. We should get an alert. If you hit that like button, I'll know because that thumbs up will go up to the next number. We
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you locking in with us, man. Appreciate the comment. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I agree with
he
I
came out.
agree with you,
He
Steve.
came out hot. He came out a little hot. I was like,
It-
okay, ooh,
I I I
he's
agree
gonna
with
be
you 100%. Because I say the same thing about him, man. He'll show you flashes that he's going to be going. He might get you a 40 point ball. You know what I'm saying?
he was
Or
going.
at least 30. How you end
Mhm.
the game with 24? Like 26. You had 22 in the first half, bro.
Like he did it
How?
backwards. He did it backwards. You're supposed to have
Yeah,
2 points like in the first
first
half, and
half,
then explode for like
like
26
Jalen.
in the second half.
What
Yeah.
Jalen did.
Oh man.
This nigga down there ended up with 40. He only had like 6 points in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Struggling.
Yeah.
But we
Oh,
got
speaking of, Duran was getting off yesterday.
it was a very physical game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
we
like, damn,
got, and
is he
I'm not gonna say
juicing?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for real, bro. We wasn't getting a lot of calls. Cade was going to the basket, wasn't getting no foul calls. Jalen was once trying to get to the rim, wasn't getting no foul calls. Like we wasn't getting nothing. Then Jalen Brunson come down the other end and manipulate the screen and get a call right away.
Oh yeah, first year players in the playoffs, they don't get calls. They don't
Like
get calls like that.
yo, like seriously, he's getting beat up.
That's I don't know if that's a pecking order type thing or something, but yeah, you got to stop that, man. You got to
So
call. Yeah.
So I was pretty upset about that because Cade went to the rim a few times during that run when they went on that
Mm-hmm.
21-0 run. We was up
Getting
8 points.
mugged. Yeah, he's getting mugged. You know what? I'm
And
telling
we
you,
didn't
man.
get nothing.
It's telling you, like,
Absolutely nothing.
I'm not gonna say refs know when to call calls and stuff like that, but it's just like you're in New York, you're in the Garden, and it's just like I don't want to mess this up because Yeah, and there's a couple times like K got mugged,
He got mugged a
Duran
few
got
times. So that's what
Duran
I
got
like.
mugged down there. I was like,
Yeah. I'm just sitting there
I mean,
saying
I
to
know it's
myself,
physical. I get it. I know it's gonna be physical,
but
but
don't call some BS down the other end, but you ain't calling it up here and making it seem like it
right.
was clean down this end.
Mm-hmm.
I can't respect that. I can't respect that at all, man. And
Yeah, like I see, that's what I mean. Like, and when I say like, yeah, it's the refs and stuff like that. I'm not saying the refs are doing a bad job, but I'm just saying, like, call the games. I mean, I know refs
be
aren't
consistent.
perfect.
You gotta be
Just be
consistent.
consistent. That's all I want is consistency. That's why I want to kind of like do away with the,
The
with the,
replay shit.
because you're first of all you're messing up the flow. Number
And then
two,
they'll
you're
change your call.
time out. Yeah, and then you listen. We know that you're not going to get the call right all the time. We get it. We get it. That's what makes the game fun sometimes because you're going to get makeup calls down the line. But if you're getting blatant calls and stuff, if you're not getting the blatant calls, like you're coming to the lane and you're getting mugged on the way through
Mm-hmm.
before you even get to the basket, at least call on the floor. I
Yep.
can understand you're going to try to call like an and one or something like that or shooting foul. Okay, that's questionable. But on the floor, because there were a couple times when Cade, full head of steam going through, he was getting grabbed on the way in, like
Hitting the arm on the spin
you weren't
move.
even. Shout out to my says Casey get a consistent win. You're right. We gonna get a win in game 2. Is that consistent enough for you, Mott? And don't be my friend. And don't be my friend once we get the win. Tell him some yeah, Kay. It's about time y'all got to win. No,
Oh,
we,
oh,
we, we, no,
oh.
we're not trying to hear that. we ain't trying to hear that. So whatever your team is, Golden State, Oklahoma City,
Oh,
whatever your team that you're gonna hop on, for the series,
my, he calling
Boston.
you out, my. He said, whatever your
Yeah,
team is, you like
I
SB.
guess it's Houston this year. I guess right because they're young. I guess whatever.
Oh,
But
oh, my said
gentleman wager.
put up, put up.
What do you want?
What
What's
you
up?
want?
Some hoagies, cheesesteaks, pretzels. What? Water ice? What do you want?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Which one to wager? Some cheese, some spam, some eggs, some tuna. What?
Oh
Eggs?
man.
Eggs are kind of expensive. We could.
Kay said,
So you entertain me with your bullshit.
you know what I'm saying? Kay said, what's the wager, Mike?
What's the wager, Mont? Talk
What's
to
the
me.
wager? Talk to me.
Would you want me to wear some Sixers gear or Eagles gear or something like that?
Oh
Nah, I don't know
shit,
about
yeah,
the
that's
Eagles gear.
that's
I
that's a
can't do
bit
all
that's a bit
that.
much.
Hey yo,
my my Snoopy, he gonna say, let's go eggs.
like 3 dozen eggs.
And then nigga just shot over some eggs right about that, dog.
Man, I didn't see people do something strange
That's
for some
that's
eggs,
what,
man. You got to come to the county. You got to come to the county to get some eggs.
yo, that's crazy, Mike. You stupid. Yo, what's the wager, y'all? What's the wager? A
eggs.
real gentleman's bet. So that you can send them that cheese and a cash app or whatever the case may be. If you're in here, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Say what's up so I can give you a shout out. I appreciate y'all ducking your head in here. And that was kind of crazy.
No, duck your head in means like throw your head through the door, something like
I'm
that.
still do
18.
that. I said 18 piece eggs. Hey, listen, is it agreed upon bet? Let me know.
Not a dozen, but a dozen and a half.
A dozen and a half, bro.
Dozen and a half. That's like
Yeah,
$34.
we're not making this simple. You say I'm not making this simple. My say I'm not making this. Are you accepting the bet or do you have a counter? That's what I
I
want
will
to know.
accept. I will
The bet
accept. I
has
have
been
no counter.
accepted. The bet
I
has been accepted.
have no counter offer.
Oh man, the bet has been accepted.
So you want
And
18 eggs? So you want what?
on what's the bet? What's the bet?
What game 2?
Game 2? Is that the game 2 bet, Mike? Mike, is that a game 2 bet? That
Oh,
you
now,
betting that the Clippers
now
lose?
my has a bet is okay. I'm about to say I thought you had a bad connection or something like that. Okay.
Oh shit! Oh, now he's talking back. Oh, but yeah, game
Yeah,
2.
I'm talking. Yeah,
Game 2. All right,
I'm
you
talking
talking
spicy.
you talking you talking scrambled right now.
Yeah.
You over easy, you know what I'm saying? You over easy. That's what I'm
Egg
talking
bets.
about, Mike.
Yeah, shout out to In the Basement podcast, the only home of egg bets.
Egg bets. Now this is
Egg
getting
bets.
real. Nobody want no money. We want eggs over
We want
here,
eggs.
dog. We
My
want
kids gotta
eggs over
eat.
here. We kids gotta eat
Oh
over easy,
man!
son.
Shout out!
Oh man! Shout out to Mike
What's your prediction? So what's your prediction for game 2?
for game 2. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I like y'all winning the game 2 though. I think y'all beat yourself last game.
And for you guys,
And for us, I see us winning.
Mhm.
I said we had the chance to upset in the Knicks. I'm taking us in this series.
Yeah, I mean
I'm
that's the thing.
honestly
He
taking
was
us in this
getting off.
series.
Now, I don't know. I
I
don't know
think
how much
this
Cat.
was a big learning curve for us.
Yeah,
This definitely was a big learning curve for us. Being
yeah.
up 9 points and then going on a letting them go on a 21-0 run, then a 28-4 run to end the game.
Hmm.
That's no, nah, son.
Yeah, like
Nah,
now I guess
son.
Malik Beasley. Now I guess whoever
Oh,
thinking like, listen,
definitely. We could bet it's nothing. What's the bet?
more
What's the
eggs.
bet? Let me know. I'm here. I'm here, man. What's the bet? I got a counter too, so in case of emergency. I ain't care. I ain't gonna let you just say whatever you bet you want. You know what I'm saying?
Eggs is expensive, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Like you know how fuck more.
It's a bet. It's a bet.
This dude have like 3 dozen eggs.
It's a bet. There's a bet. A carton and a half of eggs, a dozen and a half eggs bet for K winning game 2, and a
Mm-hmm. That's
carton
what
and a
you
half
have.
eggs bet
Yeah,
for
carton and a half. Damn,
my
that's
for my
36.
Pistons
That's
to
that's,
win.
that's 3 dozen right
You gonna
there.
be in
Dude,
trouble.
I think I know what he's doing, man. I know what
He
Mont's
trying to
doing.
get his
What?
whole he trying to get his whole breakfast plan up for the whole week and shit for
Mm-hmm.
meal prep. But I guarantee in my Charles
Yeah,
Barkley voice that ain't happening, brother. Next week we gonna be on here talking about, oh yeah, my age should be
they should be
yeah, and I
arriving
want them
via Amazon
DoorDash
or
to me
something.
too.
Yeah,
I want mine DoorDash to me, bro. That's what I want. I want mine. I want you to
meal prep.
I want you to Walmart John and have them sent to the crib. That's what I want you to do.
That's fair. That's
You know what I'm
fair.
saying? I don't want to have to go get the eggs myself.
Don't cash up me the money either.
Don't cash at
Send them
me,
to me.
no nothing.
Send me the eggs.
Yeah, just send me
Don't catch
those
up. So
eggs.
here go your money for the cash app. No, I don't
Yeah,
want
I
that.
ain't trying. I don't
I'm
want
sending that
that.
joint right back.
Not at all.
Send that right back.
I might spend it on something else.
I want this shit from wall. Where you want it from?
No, he trying to go to farmer's market or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he trying to go. Yo, he trying to knock on your neighbor door. Yo, you got 18 eggs back there with them chicken. He want the raw and cut.
Want some Lancaster eggs or something?
Yo, he out of pocket. You go with
Hmm.
Food Lion or Acme or something,
Yeah,
boy.
you said Food Lion. You would have flown in from North Carolina or
Oh
something?
no, we got Food Lion in Delaware. Delaware has
You got a
Food
Food
Lion.
Lion?
Yeah, we got
Shout
Food
out.
Lion. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
You
Yeah,
talking about Piggly Wiggly and shit? That's down
yeah,
South
Piggly
Carolina.
Wiggly. Yeah, Piggly Wiggly.
He said
Yeah.
Sprouts.
Sprouts. Yeah, Sprouts is mad expensive too.
Oh no, what's the other draw? Do they sell eggs in what's the place that my wife go to get the bread and that shit? What's the name of that place in damn, I can't think of it. I'll find out. But she goes somewhere to get the bread and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Black Psychologist Dr. Kyle? What's up, brother? Salute. Salute, salute. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button when y'all come in, man. Hit that like and subscribe button, brothers. But yeah, man. So yeah, I got us a game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Um
We should go like Wegmans or something like that.
Not Wegmans. It's called something else.
Wegmans is high. Wegmans is up there too.
I wish
Like
my daughter
I don't think they have coupons. I don't think they have coupons for Wegmans.
I don't know if Alyssa or Nayla, if y'all watching, please let me know that place that your mom go to get the bread and those things that you be eating. You be eating them the Alyssa likes what's that
Mm-hmm.
shit called? It looked like leaves or something. I forgot what I don't know. I
It's
don't
cool.
eat nothing.
Kids,
But
kids. I know.
she's that. But yeah, man. So that's that. On to the next spot, next game.
Mm-hmm.
We had Ant-Man putting foot the ass to the Lakers, which I love the fact that Ant-Man goes at whatever star is on the other side of the court. He went at it with KD last year. Was it last year?
Mm-hmm. Went to KD. Yep.
He went at it with Luka.
Mm-hmm.
He don't he always goes directly to, is it Whole Foods?
Yeah, Whole Foods is up there too.
Yeah, Whole Foods is on that type time.
Yeah,
A real Slim Jims
definitely,
and Whole Foods is like $10. The
yo,
the the
you're
sticks, the
definitely
turkey
breaking a
sticks
hundred.
and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
breaking 100. Once you get in
yeah.
there, you're breaking 100.
But I don't think it's Whole Foods. It could be Whole Foods. It's in it's in uh it's in Christiana Mall next
Mm.
to the next to, what's the name of that store? Container store up here. It's, I forgot the name of the place. You might know it. But yeah, I forgot that it's not Wegmans, because Wegmans is high as shit too.
Weapons is high as a
Yeah, yeah, Whole Food, Wegmans. I gotta find out. I gotta find. Let me text Alyssa. Let me see
I
what's the
was
name of
like,
this stuff.
what? I was like, how much you want for milk? Well, what kind of milk do you want? You want, lactose milk? Do you want, almond milk, soy milk, such and such milk? I'm like, yo, how much is this stuff?
Yeah,
All right, you know what? You got a BJ's up the street, right? Okay, I'll just get two of these. 'Cause,
yeah. But yeah, man.
Lakers,
Trader Joe's. That's what it is. Yep. Trader
Trader
Joe's.
Joe's.
Yeah,
Shout out to Trader Joe's on 22nd Street, 22nd
yeah,
and Market.
yeah. That's what it is. Trader Joe's. That's where she go to go get the bread and all the other shit. Yeah, man. That shit. That
Fancy.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't even go in there. I don't even know what the inside of that store is because I'm outside. I don't want to go in there. Everything is in that joint. That shit like going to the motherfucking Gucci.
Yes.
That shit,
Yes.
you go in that joint, you be like, eh, ain't nothing there for me.
I can't
Chips,
afford this.
$8. Oh no, fuck that.
Popcorn. Like,
Nigga, I'd be
yeah,
at
dollars.
motherfucking
What is
food.
this? Two, what is this? Two, two for 10? Oh,
No,
okay.
that's for one. No, bro. I go to Food Lion, Acme, ShopRite, Path Market if it was still a lot up and running.
Shout out to Pathmark. Shout out to Pathmark. I went
Yeah.
there with fried
Trader
chicken.
Joe's got chicken in
Good.
the back with the real live A's coming out there. Fresh. Fresh. Just as soon as they pop out, they just roll to the front. Boom. Put them in the cart. That's crazy.
Mm,
That's
mm, mm.
crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, the Wolves came out, smacked them
Yeah,
down.
yeah, man. Ant Man went ham. Talking greasy to Luca because of the last year when Luca was talking greasy to him, gave him the Luca John, how
Mm.
Luca was doing the sign and shit.
Cross
It was
Hachimara, yeah, Cross Hachimara made him fall. I was like,
Yeah, yeah, I missed that, but I will say this, because I was playing Call of Duty last night, and
shout out.
yeah, shout out to Call of Duty, man. I've been back in the game, man. So I was playing Call of Duty last night, so in between playing Call of Duty and I was downstairs in the basement redoing my rack for my speakers and stuff like that I'm doing for the basement. I
Shout out.
had the game on my iPad, didn't have my iPad charged, and then it died, and it was the end of that. But I tried to start watching what I want to say, but I realized the game was over already. Um, but he said Luca trash. No, Luca went for like Tobias. Luca went for like 22, 24 in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Second half, he just couldn't get it going the way he did in the first half, but he still was taking his shots and stuff though. That's the thing. And I don't know how much what he ended with. Actually, let me look it up right now.
Well, part of that, a lot of people are saying part of that is like they're blaming JJ Redick for it, like because of like the different substitutions and stuff like that. So now everything's coming down on JJ now.
Yeah, but Luca ended with 37. So I mean, what you gonna say? I can't be mad at it. He had 22 in the first half, ended with
Mm-hmm.
37. LeBron didn't have a great game. He only had 19. He only took like one shot in the first quarter, maybe a couple shots in the second quarter. Man, if y'all in here, there's a lot of people in here. I appreciate y'all locking in with us. Please hit that like and subscribe button if y'all want to join the conversation or even being a guest on the show. I can send you a link if you have something to say in a dynamic of what we're talking about. Um, Mine say no defense. He ain't had no defense since he came here, so don't expect him to buy some defense now. That check ain't never gonna be cash. You can chalk
One thing
that
he
up.
does, he'll swipe at the ball. That's
Yeah,
pretty
man.
much it.
That's about it. But yo, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. if y'all are just dropping in. We appreciate y'all even just you
Mhm.
know checking in to see what we got going on in right here. If y'all want to be a guest on the show, we also will wouldn't mind having you on the show. There's no picks here. No picks here. Mine says that's my point. Defense wins championships. Yeah, you could say that, but Steph Curry wasn't the greatest defender in either. He didn't play no defense. They won
Oh, yeah,
championships.
straight swipe, reach from the back, maybe try to put the
Whoa,
ball
whoa,
away.
whoa, whoa,
Oh
whoa,
wait,
Pause.
reach from the
You
back.
whoa,
said something
whoa,
gay.
whoa,
See,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
what?
whoa,
You,
whoa.
you don't reach from the back. You don't reach from the back.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
reach
he
from the
doubled
You
back.
said
down.
something gay.
He
Yeah,
doubled down, y'all.
I might just triple it down. Yeah,
Leave.
yeah.
What up, Leave? God damn, I said Leave.
No, you
Pause.
don't reach around. I ain't say reach around.
No. Yeah.
You don't try to like swipe the ball away.
Leave. He just swiped the ball.
Pause.
Oh,
You said
Wait, like
something.
you swipe the ball away, like you reach.
Pause. You said something gay.
no.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Go ahead, DJ. I like that.
He's smoking a crack. What up, Leaf? Man, hit that like button as you come in, man. What's
No,
going on, bro? I appreciate you locking in with us, man. But yeah, K, I don't know what he was thinking about
no,
just like
I'm just
this
saying, like
last.
that's what little guards do, right? Little guards when you try to spin, like don't. Let me just stop, man. Let me just stop.
Mine said Casey, you might as well change your last name away.
Now you're weed. Stop.
Pause. You said something gay.
Violation.
Oh,
Violation.
shucks.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
We got
Mm.
Casey Wade in the building. Casey Wade. Lee, Lee said you got to stop it now.
I'm just saying. I mean,
No,
maybe
no,
I
stop, bro.
should have
Listen to
read. I
Leaf.
should just read the
Leaf,
room. I
I
should have
agree
just
with
read the
you
room.
100,
I'm
percent
sorry.
Leaf.
That's my fault. I should have read the room. I'm sorry.
Oh Jesus Christ! You was tripling quantundra
No, 'cause
down doing that.
I was trying to explain it, but
Yeah,
you guys are just
you
like,
got to
no,
think.
man, no, okay,
You got to
stop.
think before you start talking sometimes, man. Like
Oh
you,
boy.
if you say it once, it's like all right, you get the pause. But when you doubling down, tripling entendres and shit like that, you meant
Oh,
it. You meant every word
oh,
that
you
you
know
were
what? Also,
saying.
I wanted to talk about Mike Boldenhauser. Mike Boldenhauser got let go finally. I mean, I already knew that was going to happen, but
For
I
Phoenix,
mean, yeah, but I thought that was going to happen like in a couple years, at least. Like, give him
my
like a couple years for it to screw up or
yeah,
something like that. You know?
I my thing with that is who else was in this predicament? Was it the Sixers?
Mhm.
And there's another team where they fired two prior head coaches and they still was on their books. You only can have I think it's three head coaches on your books at a time. So Budenhauser, whatever however you say his name.
Fired.
What you call him from that was at the Lakers that came over. I didn't think he was gonna be a great coach anyway. Frank Vogel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think was it Monty Williams before Frank Vogel?
Mm-hmm.
But they all are still on the books. So no, I think Monty Williams probably came off of the books. But whoever they hire next has to be their coach until one of those that till Frank Vogel's contract comes off of the books. Because they're not allowed to be paying three coaches at one time. They're not
Mm-hmm.
allowed to have that. So I mean, if anybody out there understand that part of the contract, because I believe the Sixers was in the same situation when they hired Doc Rivers and when Mike Brown was the coach prior to, and there wasn't somebody else after Mike Brown, or was it Mike Brown, Doc Rivers, and then they hired what you call him now? Because
Yeah,
the
it was
Sixers,
Brett Brown Rivers. I think it was Brown Rivers and the present coach now.
yeah. So he can't. They Sixers can if they fired him. Mike Brown contract has to be off. Brett Brown contract has to be off of the books because they can't have four coaches on payroll. But
You cool,
I could
Joe.
be wrong. But yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Um, I can't totally blame him. The players got to play. Stephen A was going at the owner the owner responded. Like, who listens to Stephen A? You see what he says about Kevin Durant. You see what he says about LeBron and this and the other. Stephen A did, of course, I apologize. I shouldn't have said, on the same uh detriment that I was talking about with y'all old owner because of the racist scandal. Not in that way. I was saying he's probably going to be the worst owner ever because of wins and losses. But even in that, Clippers, y'all never won a championship, but y'all was successful.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all made the playoffs. Y'all didn't win a championship. So you can't even say y'all old owner was bad in that manner. Before, back when y'all going through the Olo Kande days and stuff like that, y'all was pretty
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
Y'all was pretty terrible.
terrible. Terrible is an understatement. Go ahead.
Yeah. But as far as winning with the Chris Paul
Mm-hmm.
and DeAndre Jordan and the rest of the Flight Brothers, not Flight Brothers,
Lob
the
City.
Live City, y'all was winning. Y'all just didn't win a championship. So you can't say that they was bad. So I ain't get where Stephen A was trying to go with that. They just didn't win a championship. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So
backpedaling. He usually says what he says, and he just starts to backpedal.
yeah, but then he said, "I stand on everything I say." How
Like, you don't. You just
you
backpedal.
just backpedaled again? Like he does it all the time. But man, that's what he gets away with, and people still his quote unquote sources always say, "I ain't gonna tell you what my sources told me that you did it," but your sources told you. So why would you say it if you ain't telling you? Okay, I guess that makes
I guess.
perfectly no fucking sense, but it is what it is. He gets away with it. They paying him big money to say the shit that he says, and there's no repercussions behind his lies that his sources quote unquote tell him. And then he tried to backpedal. Oh, my sources said this, but they ain't say it in the way that he could. Like when he's talking about Lonzo, you can't stand up, you can't jump, you can't. One knee. Then Lonzo do the video. Then he said, "I'm not saying that you had." They said that you couldn't do it at all. I'm just saying in the game. But then Lonzo comes back in the season and plays the season. So your sources? Where's the sources at? Like
My says I remember when Casey had sources for the Jets. I still do.
yes, he does. He does. Aaron Rodgers will be back.
I mean,
Sources say,
source close to the team say that Aaron Rodgers will be back.
yeah. But as far as this Timberwolves Lakers series, I think it's going to go 7.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers, I think they will win second game 2.
Oh yeah,
LeBron wasn't as aggressive as I thought he
Bron's
was going
probably
to
gonna go in
be.
the chamber.
Yeah, he's not going to wait until the second quarter to start playing. I think he saw Luka rolling in that first quarter, so he took for bare minimum of shots. But I think it's gonna be one of those things where he gotta be like, yeah, we both gotta just right from the gate because we can't. And then Austin Reeves didn't play that well either. And he plays a big part in their big three that they have going on over there. So he had an off game. So you can't expect Austin to have another off game like this. He wound up with 16 points, but he only shot 5 for 13. Brian shot 8 for 18, and Luca was 12 for 22. And that was all they double digit scoring. Uh
Yeah,
Hashimura had 9 points,
Mm-hmm.
3 for 9, and he made his first two threes, and then after that, that lets you know he made one shot, 1 of 8 for after that. Like,
Yeah. I think after the fall, he kind of chilled. He kind of chilled for a while, and then that was pretty much it.
yeah, and
You didn't really hear from him after that. It's kind of like, like you ever seen, of course, you've seen it before. You've probably done it before. Like, cross somebody over. They're not
uh,
as aggressive. They're not as aggressive
not at all.
anymore.
That fear of embarrassment means a lot. It means a lot to some people. It means a lot to some people. Some people can't get over that fear of embarrassment as well as others. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like, I'm talking, like, I'm sure. Yeah, I think you did this. I forgot who you did to somebody up in Simons. Like, you cross, like, boom.
oh,
He's
you
like,
talking about when he
oh,
when he fell from the 3-point line under the basket? You talking about
hey, like,
old head? I
oh.
forgot his name. Old head Chuck.
And dude,
Yeah,
he wasn't aggressive ever again.
yeah.
Like, for the rest of it, I was like,
But I
yo,
mean,
like,
sometimes you got to reach from the
he's
teeth
like
on. You know
that.
what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying? When you think you somebody and that Then you get a reality check. Reality checks is costly. It's a big cost in that. But Jaden Daniels really hurt the Lakers yesterday. He was going when Lakers went small ball. He was getting a lot of offensive rebounds. He wound up with 27 points. So Julius Randle had 19.
Somebody
Anthony
get
Edwards had 21. Mike Conley came off the bench, had 13. And Nas Reed had 13. And Nas Reed was hitting a lot of big threes during the game.
I'm sorry, I'll be the laugh, but I'm laughing at Bot's comment. Shout out to Bot. Bot
LeBron won't
says
finish the
the Chinese
series.
black dude, Hashimoto.
Hashimoto. Yo, Mike, you stupid
Names,
as all hell, yo.
listen, man, the names and opinions that Bot
Yo.
shares are the same opinions they share from in the basement next up in Cat.
My Hashimoto. That boy Fast and Furious or some shit right now. Hashimoto. The Chinese black dude. He's stupid as all hell, man. He's stupid as all hell, dog. Love you, Mike.
Well, Larry, let me ask you something too.
LeBron won't finish the series. He
Gosh,
won't finish the series. If they start losing, if they down like 3-1, you might get a LeBron to act like he got hurt or something.
that's it. And then put Bronny in.
Yeah, so but
You know,
I see him doing stuff like that. That's the bullshit I hate with Brian.
yeah,
When they
like
down when he done chalked it. When he done chalked it, he done chalked it. You know, he started launching threes from anywhere, and then he get hurt, and then the hurt is forever, and you'd be like, all right, Brian, just say you gave up, nigga.
Yeah, just throw in the towel, bro.
Yeah, just throwing the towel, bro. I'd rather you just say that, sub me, opposed to being on the court doing that bullshit. But yeah. So what I would say is, I think that uh,
get your ball, man. Your ball's wilding.
you guys are better bag of bacon. I eat pork bacon, so
Yeah,
hey.
you eat this. Tear your system up.
Hey, listen, bro. I've been eating it since I was a kid. Ain't shit changed now.
Yeah. They can't do nothing to me.
Yeah. So, I got Lakers winning game 2. Oh shit, I'm gonna kill. I got Lakers winning game 2. How about yourself?
Yeah, definitely for sure. I think Brian, Luka, they're going to come out a little bit more edge next game. Yeah, you're going to see a change. You're going to see him like Luka's going to be a little bit more aggressive because going to the hoop is this little start and stop mid range, going to the hoop and stuff like that. That's he's going to be doing that a lot. You know, then once he starts doing that, he's going to start hitting threes and then looking over at the Minnesota bench, probably looking at Ant-Man. Because this is going to be a good little series for them.
Yeah, for sure. On to the next game.
That was it.
Yeah,
That was
it
it
for
for the night.
yesterday's. For today's
Yeah.
games, y'all. Our predictions for today's games. All right, so we're starting off at. I forgot to put the
Mhm.
times on there. I think 1:00.
Yeah, they started
game.
one.
First game started at 1:00. So as of right now, the score is. Let me see.
Let me see what time is it. 1:23. So they probably just started.
Yeah, as of right now, OKC is winning 13-9 over Memphis. I think this series is going to be a lot. It's going to be a whole lot of Ja and Shea SGK Shea SK. How you say
SGA.
SGA?
Mm-hmm.
SGA going back and forth. I see some good banter in between the two of them because they almost like the same player, but Shea's just more calm and more collective about how
And he's not gonna get rattled.
he's very professional in his
Yeah,
demeanor and his
he's
play.
outsmarting anybody.
So but I see OKC winning this series. But I think Memphis is gonna give them a little run. Today I got OKC winning game 1 as a statement game. Memphis will make it interesting. But I think in the fourth quarter, that's when OKC is just going to pull away. I got Memphis winning game 1 by 10 plus. What about you?
Thunder versus Grizzlies. I got the Thunder winning that series 4-1. It's not going to be like a sweep. It'll probably be a gentleman's sweep. Yeah, it's going to be a gentleman's sweep. A lot of people, these so-called basketball experts, are saying that OKC is like still too young to make a deep run in the playoffs.
I'm a basketball expert, but
I
I
mean,
honestly, I don't.
you're
See them.
different. You're a different
I
expert.
see them making a run. I just don't see them winning the championship.
Oh
That's
no, they're not yet,
yeah.
not yet.
So
I think they still have to like pay their dues or something like that, as they say in the NBA. But it's going to be a whole lot of SGA and the rest of the Thunder because they're a bunch of dogs too. And they're too deep. They're too. Am I going to get paused for that? They're too deep.
Pause.
Yeah.
You said something gay.
You knew it ahead of time, bro.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, listen. Listen, it's just like
Yeah.
you go to human resources. If you got to think about it, then don't say it.
Don't say it at all.
So anyway,
shout out to the Black Psychologist Podcast. He said, "Okay,
I'm gonna say it again. They're too deep and too talented, and
Pause. You
that's
said
all
something
right.
gay.
And and look, they're not gonna let anybody get in their way. Especially like Memphis.
Yeah. So let us know how you feel about this series. Like I said, I think Oklahoma City is going to win the series.
Yeah.
Memphis is going to make it interesting, but I don't see it being a sweep. I think Memphis can win 2 games.
Okay.
Oklahoma City can have a little lapse every now and then, but I think the series goes 6 games. But
that's a big 5. 5 is just I'm just being generous. I don't want them to sweep them. I don't want them to sweep. I don't know. I think they're gonna steal one though. They'll still win at home. They'll still win at home.
Let me run upstairs real fast, Kate.
Go ahead.
Right back. I gotta go get the iPhone because I think I left it upstairs and I ain't sure B probably called.
Do you think?
Right back.
Mm-hmm. All right. While Larry has left, I'll just bring you back with some other high school sports, just in case. If you're not doing anything this Sunday for the weekend, take a trip down to the Allen Six-Man Horwitz Center to see the Nike Junior EYBL tournament. They're actually going to be hosting the Northeast region. I believe they're going to be doing it this weekend and next week, featuring some of the best up-and-coming kids this year in AAU. Some of the teams that will be there will be the New York Lightning Black, City Rocks New York, Ranch United Blue and White, New Jersey Scholars, Team Durant, I believe 2028, class of 2028, 2029, Expressions Elite, Team Takeover, Team Final, Team Mellow, PSA Cardinals, of course, PSA Cardinals are the Pro Scholar Athletes, AAU team that everybody heard about, New Jersey Elite, and Lightning Gray. So I'm not sure on how much the cost is, but definitely if you're around the area, definitely hit up the Allen Six-Man Horwitz Center just to see the Nike EYBL tournament. Also, just check it out just to see the type of gym it is. It's a great, great facility, and you should have a good time there. It's going to be food, it's going to be drinks, lots of recruits going to be out there. When you came back, like I was telling them about, they had the Nike Junior EYBL tournament at the Horwitz, at the Six-Man Horwitz Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Big shout out to Kenny Holdsmith and Eric Worley and my brother Akbar and everybody over there.
Shout out to the good old summer league
before the game. I come to you. How brother Akbar used to say,
listen, I come to you in the middle of the court.
Yeah, and before the games, humbly. I forgot how you say. They were, yeah.
Listen, ain't gonna be no dumb stuff. All right,
exactly. And then he get hood right at the prayer at the prayer.
Yeah, he do the same
go
prayer.
Straight to hood.
Yeah, shout out to Presky with the because one rim was high, and then they had the other low rim. Oh man, I had to catch wreck on that rim.
Yeah, you probably made 2 layups. Anyway, but
I had a little tip dunk in there.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Pause too, a little tip.
All
right.
You said something gay.
You heard I said, "Oh, you did."
I'm on a roll now. I might as well just finish it now.
Pause. You said something gay.
See, might as well go for 69 now.
Pause.
Shots fired!
You streaking like like shit right now, bro. You need to
Yeah,
stop.
I'm on one. But yeah, yeah.
Shout
So
out
you
to
were
the
talking about mhm,
Philadelphia PYB. I was part of
mhm.
that organization as well for a little bit. But Kenny Holzman, them getting the EYBL is crazy. That's a Nike.
Yeah,
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 that's
it's a nice facility too. So
yeah.
you know, that's Rainbow
That's
Wave.
crazy. Yeah. Uh, it was a much anticipated building to be built in
Mhm,
Philadelphia. That was
mhm.
needed. And for them to open it up to the public, not really the public, but for them to garner the other opportunities to bring to the city using their facility
Oh
is
yeah,
great. Is great for the city, and shout out to the PYB.
oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
that, definitely.
Kenny
Yeah, yeah.
Holzman. You know. I
So
might
next
try to
game
see if
up,
I can get Eric or or Kenny on here one day.
please do. Yeah, I know Kenny.
PYB.
Kenny would love to jump on it. Well,
Yeah. Oh
jump on the podcast.
shit.
Pause.
I
You
said
said something gay.
podcast, man. That's the
Yeah, yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Almost fell. The the next game up would be
Next game up.
Rockets and Warriors.
No,
What's
it's
your
not. Next game up will be Orlando and Chicago.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Let's see here.
Yeah, the Orlando Chicago
Oh,
game.
Orlando. Oh, I'm sorry, Orlando, Boston. I'm sorry,
No, I mean Orlando Boston. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Boston, Orlando. What's your take?
Boston or Orlando. I like Ben Carroll. I like Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think they have enough firepower
Absolutely.
to
Same, same thing.
withstand the 3-point barrage that Boston likes to play with. But at the same token,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Pause. You said something gay.
Orlando has the length to defend those 3 point because they play with a lot of bigs. Only the smallest person on the court for them is Cole.
So what you're saying is Orlando has the length for the D and the three.
Pause. You said something gay.
All right, that's
Pause. Pause. You
We
said
got
something
her
gay.
in this show.
no,
That
no.
shit-
The
you got her.
Orlando.
Yo, you are and you thought about that and said it. That's the
I'm
bad.
just, I'm just, no,
Yo,
I'm
you
just
a
putting
bad
something.
man. You's a bad
Hey,
man,
man.
dog.
Hey,
Yo,
you
I
can't.
gotta clip this joint up and make some shorts out of this. 'Cause you are out of
Listen,
control.
man. This
Oh,
this Boston, the Boston Orlando. This series is definitely going to be entertaining, like you said.
yes.
Like they're they're good, but the Celtics have way too much LGBTQ. The Celtics they got way too much firepower. Like it's crazy because even at 80%, like they're still better than Bankero and Franz Wagner. Like at
Mhm.
this point in juncture, because they're still young, but you know what you're also going to see? You're also going to see the future with Orlando. You're going to see, whoa,
Yes.
like these guys, like they're going to be tough to tangle with, like in the future, next couple of years, if they keep this team together. Hopefully, ownership will see this. They'll see the same. They can see the optimism in this,
Mhm.
um, and they'll keep this team together because Wagner, Bancaro, even Anthony, like that.
Yeah, because that the play in he went off.
Yes, and
My
then
man
like
went
that
off.
lineup, they're hungry. They're dogs right now. Like they're hungry. They don't care who's in front of them. We don't care. They're gonna play. They're gonna play whoever is like in front of them. But Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown right now, like you said, even though like they're a little
Brown
bit banged
is
up,
playing. He
he's
may
definitely
play,
playing.
but he's playing, but he's still his
He's
knee's
playing.
still a little bruised. But he's supposed to play still. But like I said, I like Orlando's chances, but I think
Mhm.
Boston will win the series. But we're not gonna talk about the series. Talk about today's game.
Today's game. Hmm.
It's gonna be interesting. I think Boston wins this game. But Orlando puts up a good fight to
And
let
Orlando
them know that we have a chance. But if they try to go shot for shot with them, then we have a problem. Um, I like Boston winning by 7 or plus. Game
Yeah,
one.
think Boston's going to win by like at least like 10. But it's not going to be like
A hard. It's not going to be
we blew them out
a
10
blowout
points. It's
10.
going
Yeah,
to be more like
it's not
free
going to be
throw
a
lines. It's gonna be like a
17. We
free throw
made it 10
contest.
at the end of the
Yeah,
game.
it's going to be like a free throw contest. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Boston wins the first game. Orlando's definitely going to win the second game.
When we
They're,
get to
def-
that
they're, gonna-
second.
they're gonna steal that second one. I think they're
Okay.
definitely gonna steal that second one.
Okay. So if we gonna talk about game 1 and 2 because we won't be back on the show until next week. So I know it'll be
Mm-hmm.
2 games under the belt, more than likely,
Mm-hmm.
probably 3 if that. But if we talking game 1 and game 2, I got to split too. I think Orlando steals one in Boston, which
Yeah.
they just wish they hope they can do because that's like the
Mm-hmm.
jitters to get one out of the home team in the beginning of the series. And
Or they might win the first one. They might win the first one
no,
because
no, no.
everything is new.
What is your pick for today, Kay?
No, I'm just saying, like, since we're
Answer the
doing
question, Kay. What is your pick for today's game?
yes, chef. Boston will take the first game.
So okay, so if they win today's game,
By at least
game
like
1.
10. Free throw
All
shooting
right,
contest.
all right. So we got Boston and Orlando split in game 1 and 2. Because we won't be on the show. We should have did that with the other games too, but it is what it is. Boston and Orlando, we both have them splitting the
Mm-hmm.
first 2 games. The next game we have is the Miami versus the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ooh.
Miami, I think this is a sweep.
They should sweep.
I personally think this is a sweep. Miami
Mm-hmm.
did what they needed to do to win to get into the playoffs, but Cleveland is on a mission right now, and I'm going Cleveland sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Worst of the worst, a gentleman sweep 4-1. I don't really have much to say about this game. I just know Cleveland is on a mission. Donovan Mitchell is on a mission, and they've been number 1 all season long for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're gonna have slippage.
Pause. You said something gay.
Talk about me.
in this series. I think Cleveland sweeps this series, and worst come to worst to be a gentleman sweep 4-1. But I got Cleveland winning 4-4.
Yeah, Cleveland, they should sweep. I mean, if Miami doesn't get a win like at home, then it's going to be a sweep. Because I see Cleveland getting the first 2 in Cleveland.
Gotcha.
Like bar none, like Cleveland's they're going to be up 2-0. Now, if Miami can get one at home and save their face before they get swept off, then cool. But I want to be damn, because I think because Miami can do it. They can get one. 4-1. They're not going to win the series, but Cleveland gets it 4-1.
Gentleman sweep. You're saying gentleman sweep.
Gentleman sweep.
All right. On to the next game. Please let us know your opinions of the games that we've talked about. The last game of the night, which will be a barn. I think this is going to be very, very interesting. The youth versus the veterans.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't listen. I ain't gonna put nothing past playoff Jimmy, man.
Right.
I'm sorry.
You. All he needs to do is get taught. And the crazy part is, who's gonna defend playoff Jimmy? Is it gonna be Dylan? That'd be a good storyline. It's gonna be Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, most definitely, because most definitely. And the Thompson brothers sticking Steph.
Okay. Now, you know what? That can actually work in the Rockets' favor because they can actually disrupt. Because if you watch the Rockets play the Warriors both through the season, that's what they did to Steph. They disrupted them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And kind of
you just gotta hope that he doesn't make none of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's those momentum killers.
Because you know what he's going to do, right? He's probably going to get those switches, courtesy of Jimmy Butler and Draymond screening, and getting getting Dylan Brooks on him. You know what he does to Dylan.
And I just hope they let this game be as physical as I predicting it to be, because If
That
they
could play into
don't,
Steph's hands.
it's gonna go in Golden State's favor no matter what because they're gonna get more calls because of the star
Star power. Yep.
and Steph and Jimmy. They already go to the line like number one in the league already. So
But Houston is
if
top
they
5 in defense though.
but if they start that giving them every call stuff, it's gonna be a long series for the Rockets. It's gonna be a very long series for the Rockets. But if they let them play
Oh
physical,
yeah,
the way Dylan,
front court.
if they don't start giving Dylan that bullshit, because he's being extra aggressive stuff. Like if he do some dumb shit, I understand that. But if he's just being aggressive in the game with Jimmy playing the way Jimmy plays, and them two going headbutt to headbutt, because I see that happening.
Definitely
I
gonna
ain't gonna,
happen.
you know what I'm saying?
Jimmy gonna get the talking like,
Yeah,
come through, stick me, come through, stick me. I
yeah.
was like, oh, here we go.
So,
That's gonna be a long day at the office.
right. So I got this. Let's just do game one. I'm taking Golden State in game one as the steal of the series. They're going to win game one, and they split in Houston for game one and game two.
I got the Rockets. I got the Rockets winning game one.
Mm.
With that front court, and like you said, like if the refs let them play and they play physical, that's going to wear Golden State down because they're not the young Golden State that we all
And they're not as deep.
and yes, like in Seguin, whew,
Yeah, yeah.
whew,
But
bro.
like I say, him and Draymond went at it the last game that they had when Houston beat them, and he got the best of Draymond. But I see them letting Draymond get some dirty shit in there,
Oh yeah, but see, this
letting
is where
him
Dylan
talk
Brooks
all
comes in.
crazy.
This is
But
where
then,
it comes in.
but this,
Yep.
they'll tech up Dylan before they'll tech up Draymond,
Yeah.
and that's what I don't like. That's what I really, really don't like that I see this going to happen in this area. As much as shit is Draymond talk, he should be the main one being teched every fucking game for the little shit that we see people getting teched about. Draymond says shit about everything. Draymond Dylan is going to be a fun to watch. Yeah, definitely, Dr. Kyle. But I see Dylan sticking Jimmy Butler, Thomas Twin sticking Steph, and then it gets Green and all that. Everybody else is gonna be like, yeah. So, but on defense, I see Draymond guarding the center for Houston. So, but I like the series, but I do think that Golden State will win the series, especially if they allow them to play. I think Houston has a chance if they allow them to play physical. But if they call the BS calls because Steph is getting bumped and stuff like that, then Golden State is going to win the series because they're going to be favored to win the series. But
I don't
we
know.
just going to go about game one and two. We both got them splitting.
Yeah.
But I got Golden State winning game one.
Yeah, and the Houston's playing at home, so they have the home crowd behind them. So like you said, like I remember in episodes before that we had, podcasts we had before, you were talking about like how the home crowd is a great determining factor on what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Like if you're doing something right, they're definitely gonna go, yeah, and like that gives you that extra juice, to do whatever. It gives you it gives you a little bit more confidence.
It's
to
definitely
just
different
that
from the regular
ill-advised.
season game.
I'm gonna take this 20. I'm gonna take this 28 footer. Why not? I might as well. The crowd is telling me to do so. But it's playoff basketball, and like I said, the Rockets are a little inexperienced in this case. Maybe Dylan Brooks has like the more playoff experience, so they're going to be leaning on him for playoff experience. Steph, Draymond, they've been here before. They've been a low seed before.
Yeah.
Houston in game one.
Houston in game one. I got Golden State in game one, but we got them split in the first two games. But man, listen, man, it's been a great podcast. I appreciate my brother, the dynamic duo of Next Step and who?
King.
Man, we here, man. We want to appreciate everybody that has followed us and what the hell happened to my credits? My credits changed. See, this is the bullshit with this John,
They took your credits.
Yo, they took my credits off of this John, dog. I had the
Credits.
credits from last week. Remember, I showed the credits
I
coming up for
remember.
everybody.
Mhm.
I ain't do shit, and it's acting goofy.
Hey, they put a Spielberg on you, man.
Yeah, man, they did the BS, dog. But anyway, man. Everybody that has showed up to the show, we appreciate y'all, man. Hitting that like button, subscribe button. This your boy Step. I want to give a shout out to everyone. S&T Barbecue. Like I said, you ever in Delaware on a Saturday, got to get this. Man, listen, promos are coming slowly but surely. Dr. Kyle, SB is showing no real takes or fake debates. Dr. Kyle Osborne and Black Psychologist podcast. Seven Mitchell or Lakerland podcast. Who am I missing? Key Vandaway Photography.
Get your bars up, Mia.
Get
Don't
your bars
forget
up,
BA.
BA. Shout out to BA. He wasn't with us this week, but it's all good, bro. We know you here. For real. Somebody made a comment that said, mine said, just get my eggs. Yeah, all right. It is what it is, dog.
Got you, Mike.
Scrambled hard. You know what I'm saying? And my Denzel. Oh, you're putting on all you motherfuckers. Okay. But man, shout out to everybody, the wife, the kids, family, friends. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, special shout out to my bro K. You're always holding us down, man. K, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to the In the Basement podcast. Shout out to you, of course, Larry and the family, everybody. Shout out to the Freeman clan over there, back there for Easter, getting their stuff started and everything. Shout out to Black Psychologist podcast. Shout out to Brad. Out there traveling, whatever he's doing. Trinity's back.
Hey, Trin.
Hopefully get a chance. She swings by, get a chance to see her. She's busy and whatnot, getting ready to graduate, getting her master's.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen. All the kids, youth, everybody, man, listen. Enjoy the playoffs. Enjoy your Sunday. NBA looking good right now as far as the playoffs, man. So let's enjoy these games. As of right now, OKC is putting foot the ass to Memphis, like I said they was. It's 41-22.
Yep.
In the beginning of the second quarter.
Oh Lord.
It's 10 minutes in the second quarter. Still left. They got 41 already. So, like I said, man, enjoy the playoffs. Enjoy your Sunday. Relax if y'all can. And we'll see y'all next week. If not, you might get a little short clip of video from me or Kay during the week after the games.
Gotcha.
Look out for it. In the Basement Source Podcast. Tell a friend. Like and follow. Subscribe to the channel. Man, subscribe to our Instagram, our other things that we have too. Gideon, what up, brother? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Make sure you hit that like button, man, because we already know you subscribe, man. What's up? What up? Happy playoffs day for sure, man. For sure. Appreciate you, Gideon. Ain't seen you in a minute, man. It's good to see that you still up. You know what I'm saying? But this is one hat. Well, this is your boys. You in the basement with your boy. Next step in who?
Okay.
We out of here, y'all. Relax and take notes.
And take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes.